Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us on the week's last edition of the daily 6:30 p.m. newscast on My Media Prime Television, coming to you live from Cameroon's economic capital city, Douala. My name is Macdella Eyong Bisong for presentation. We begin the news today in the country's capital city, Yaoundé, where the 15th edition of CIMAC's Heads of State ends this evening with resolutions forward towards consolidating sub-regional integration in all spheres. In the following report, our reporter Bo Elvis talks on key issues raised during the opening ceremony by outgoing chairman of CIMAC's Heads of State Conference, President Paul Biya.
The opening speech of the outgoing chairman of CIMAC Heads of State Conference, His Excellency President Paul Biya, focused on the need to give value to the biometric passport necessary to facilitate circulation of people as well as goods and services within CIMAC. Cameroon's head of state also urged member countries to lay emphasis on improving peace and security within and in the borders of their respective states. His peers have also been exhorted about the importance of solidarity in sub-regional growth.
La pertinence des réformes structurelles que nous avons entreprises dans le...
The pertinence of reforms being carried out in CIMAC are justified by our consciousness about ongoing changes in the world and our sub-region. This conference is an opportunity for us to examine the implementation of this program, which according to experts is the path to be followed if we must consolidate our successes.
Je le rappelle, selon les experts, la voie à suivre pour consolider la vitalité économique de notre sous-région.
For CIMAC states to enjoy growth and development, they must adapt to the realities of the changing times.
Dans ce monde aujourd'hui, secoué de convulsions, fracturé par les inégalités.
We are in a world which is struggling with inequalities, battling with new threats, conscious about the future of generations to come, and taken unaware by the war in Ukraine, as well as persistent economic crisis. CIMAC member states have succeeded in harmonizing their vision, efforts, strategies, actions, and programs to build a strong union capable of facing various challenges while maintaining the flame of solidarity and sub-regional integration. The report of in-camera discussions will give an overview of key decisions agreed upon by the heads of state for the political, economic, and social solidarity of CIMAC countries.
A 33-year-old man whose name we got as Woven has been severely beaten by subjects of the Lamido of Cheboa in the north region of Cameroon. Reports say the Lamido ordered his subjects to inflict pain on the man for insulting a native of his village. Catherine Ekongwe has more details in the following report.
Large patches of wounds sustained by a man whose only name is gotten as Woven due to 120 lashes given him by guards on duty at the Lamidad of Cheboa, a locality in the Benue Division North region of Cameroon. According to information gathered, the Lamido had ordered his subjects to inflict Woven pains for allegedly insulting a native of Cheboa. I was joking with my friend and someone intruded. When I asked why he had to intrude in our discussion, he replied, why shouldn't he intrude in our discussion? The following day, they picked me up and took me to the Lamidad of Cheboa, where I was asked to be given 120 strokes, after which I was thrown into the cell with no water nor food. The incident, according to the population, is alarming and recurrent, as the Lamido of Cheboa has been accused severally of being a subject of criminal conviction after several investigations. It should be noted that this is not the first time such an incident is happening at the Lamida of Chebwa, as a similar situation was observed few months ago, where a young man from Yagwa was also beaten by the security guard of the Lamido of Chebwa. These acts of human rights violation and the abuse of power by the Lamido of Chebwa has strongly been condemned by the population, who now call on the forces of law and order to put an end to this inhuman form of behavior.
In the meantime, a new range of silver coins will soon be put into circulation across all member states of CIMAC. This information was made known by the Ministerial Committee of the Central African Monetary Union after a meeting held on March 15 in Yaoundé. Nubena Ivona with details.
At a time where there is scarcity of coins in Cameroon and beyond, which is greatly affecting activities of commercial bike riders, taxi drivers, vendors of basic commodities, civil servants and business operators, the Ministerial Committee of the Central African Monetary Union has announced that a new range of silver coins will soon be put into circulation. The information was made known during a committee meeting that held on March 15, 2023 in Yaoundé, Cameroon Central Region. The new range of coins will be in denominations of 1, 2, 5 and 10 FCFA, 25 FCFA, 100 FCFA and 500 FCFA. Each denomination will as well have a unique color, notably 1 and 2 FCFA will be in white and stainless steel, 5, 10 and 25 FCFA will be in gold Nordic, yellow gold for 100 FCFA, while 500 FCFA will be seen in grey. Even though the 50 franc CFA is unavoidably left out from the list of new coins, it should be noted that the new arrival is intended to ease and fasten transactions in the economy and as well lead to an increase in turnovers. Recall that the scarcity of these coins were in recent years blamed on mass exports by foreign nationals for the manufacturing of objects such as jewelries, a situation which, according to many economists, weakened the economy. Hence, the availability of these coins comes to fill the void earlier created.
The Belinda Babila Foundation, in partnership with legendary Makossa artist Petit Pays, is organizing a musical concert this Saturday in Douala. As revealed by the organizers during a press conference held yesterday, all income generated from the concert will be used to construct a training center for IDPs. Eyong reports.
A concert for a cause. This is the idea behind the music show organized by the Belinda Babila Foundation in commemoration for the International Women's Day. The concert, which takes place Saturday, March 18, 2023, is a means to raise funds to help vulnerable women in the society.
Show you guys all the different medias here represented. Women's Month was in March, this Women's Month on the 8th of March. So this is just to commemorate. It's a fundraising initiative for BBL Foundation to commemorate Women's Day, which was the International Day of Women on March 8th. We're doing a concert for a show. I don't know if it's been done here, or a concert for a cause. So we're using music to help the lives of vulnerable persons through the charity organization. So he's coming to do a concert with us on Saturday. It's not only dancing and enjoying, but we're using social art, we're using music, we're using culture to raise funds to support our vulnerable sisters.
According to the founder of the Belinda Babila Foundation, the income generated from this concert will be used in the construction of a training center for IDPs.
And we really have a core project. A core since last year, 2022 April, is to build a training center. There's land that I, Belinda, donated for this project. So now I'm just out there trying to come up with strategies on how to raise funds to build a center where IDPs, vulnerable children, orphans, less privileged can have a place to go train, get some vocational training, and then become self-resilient and self-sustaining for themselves.
Partnering with the Belinda Babila Foundation for the success of this concert is legendary Makossa artist Petit Pays, who will be performing live on Saturday.
Alors, je suis Rabaradi, le grand maître. Je confirme ma présence.
Oui, alors,
samedi 18 à partir de 18h, au lycée polyvalent de Bonabéry. Venez nombreux, je serai accompagné des sans-visa du Cameroun. Voilà, le rendez-vous est pris pour samedi, après-demain, dès 18h, au lycée polyvalent de Bonabéry. Je serai au grand complet avec les sans-visa.
The live concert for a cause starts at 6 p.m. Saturday, March 18, 2023 at Lycée Polyvalent, Bonabéry, Douala.
Many thanks to you, Eyong, for compiling that report. And onto our health page this day, March 14 to 20 is observed yearly as Brain Awareness Week. The health campaign seeks to raise awareness regarding the importance of a healthy brain for the smooth functioning of one's overall health and well-being. Bokengon Kemiaworthy in the following report tells us more.
Being the most complex organ of the human body, the brain coordinates all of the body's function. Made up of 100 billion nerves that communicate in trillions of connection cord synapses, the brain is responsible for the body's general integration, sensation, and response with other organs, bearing four main parts that control specific tasks in the body, including transmission of information throughout the body, speech, learning ability, muscle movement, maintaining balance, visual and auditory processing, respiration, digestion, sleep patterns, energy, cardiac activities, neurochemical regulation. With regulation, amongst others, experts say, without the brain, the body is good as dead. When the brain fails to coordinate and does not fully operate, life-threatening health complications such as dementia, Alzheimer's disease, confusion, memory loss, seizures, nerve damage, blood clot, stroke, muscles and facial paralysis, double vision, vertigo, headaches, severe migraine, damaged blood vessels and more occur, most of which can lead to death over time. Worthy of note is the fact that brain disorders account for an estimated 80 million cases worldwide and about 6.8 million deaths yearly. To this regard, the month of March is set aside to help encourage each and all to exercise regularly, manage blood pressure, limit alcohol consumption, practice better sleep patterns, eat healthy balanced diet, and a bit to stimulate the brain, making it function properly for our well-being and overall health.
For our African news update this day, Island Summer visited Senegal, Burkina Faso and Morocco. She compiled the following report.
Let's begin our tour of Africa in Senegal, where Dakar saw clashes between protesters and security forces on Thursday, March 16, 2023. With tear gas rubble on the road and tires on fire, young Senegalese demonstrators faced police as the trial of the main opposition figure, Ousmane Sonko, got underway. For weeks, activists and members of the opposition have denounced a retreat from democracy in the country. According to a teacher, no one agrees with the way those in charge are governing the country, adding that there is injustice clear for all to see with their naked eyes. On Thursday morning, Ousmane Sonko was forcibly removed from his vehicle by gendarmes on his way to court. He is being accused of slander by the Minister of Tourism, Mame Mbaye Nyang. He faces charges of allegedly raping an employee at a massage parlor. Over to Morocco, where 3 Moroccans affiliated with the Islamic State jihadist group and suspected of murdering a policeman whose roasted body was found in early March near Casablanca were arrested Wednesday, police said. A statement from the Directorate General of National Security says the 2 main suspects were arrested following security operations in Casablanca and in the region of Sidi Razam
near Fez. A third man was arrested in a subsequent operation in Casablanca, reports say. However, according to the first elements of the investigation, they had recently pledged allegiance to the Islamic State jihadist group. While the kingdom has been spared violence linked to jihadist groups in recent years, the security service regularly reports anti-IS raids and foiled attack projects. While in Burkina Faso, 64 Burkinabe nationals repatriated from Tunisia, where they were fleeing violence targeting sub-Saharan Africans since a speech by President Kais Saied, arrived Wednesday in Ouagadougou on board a plane.
Region with various champions produced to represent the division in the national finals to be staged in Garoua in the days ahead. Fon Quinter has details.
Over 1,000 athletes from schools and teams from all subdivisions under Mungo Division marked their presence at Technical High School Kongsemba, where they competed for top spots in the regional finals of FENASCO A Games. For 3 days, these students showcased their know-how in various disciplines. Speaking at the closing ceremony, the senior division officer for Mungo Division urged participants to be law-abiding while advocating for fair play. We are bringing this unique torch so that our youth can build a well-structured country, and the FENASCO game happens to be one of those avenues. You said so well, the expectation of youth in the domain of sports is so huge via these universal values, which are discipline, patience, endurance, performance, and I will have to add fair play since we are in the world of sports. It is therefore high time our youth take advantage of these values. The best athlete from every discipline was awarded a medal at the end of the game. The student who emerged winner in the 1,500 meter race says she is super excited. I am very happy because I won in my discipline. I am proud to represent the Littoral region at the national finals. FENASCO A Games is an opportunity for youths to come together under one umbrella and demonstrate their know-how in various sports disciplines, including football, handball, judo, basketball, amongst others. The national finals is expected to take place from March 31 to April 8 in Garoua.
Gianni Infantino has been reinstated as FIFA boss for the next 4 years. This decision was taken yesterday at the FIFA Congress held in Rwanda's capital city, Kigali, as the Swiss lawyer was acclaimed president after running unopposed. Details in the following report.
I'm now calling on the Congress to give a round of applause to elect Gianni Infantino as the FIFA president for the period from 2023 to 2027.
Unopposed, Gianni Infantino has been re-elected president of the World Football Governing Body for a mandate of 4 years. The 52-year-old was re-elected by acclamation during the 73rd edition of the FIFA Congress in Rwanda's capital city, Kigali, before representatives from FIFA's 211 member nations on Thursday, March 16. Here is a part of his speech after his re-election into office.
Let me simply thank all of you, my family, my wife, my friends, my team, all of you, the FIFA team, the council team, the committees team, the member associations team, the legends team. I would have loved to be a legend as well. Well, being of course, president of FIFA is an incredible honor. It is an incredible privilege as well. And it is also a great responsibility. I'm truly humbled and touched by your support, and I simply promise you that I will continue serving FIFA, serving football all over the world, serving all 211 member associations of FIFA.
The Swiss lawyer took over as president of FIFA in 2016 from Sepp Blatter, where he entered and had to do some reshuffling, taking over from a crisis-hit organization. After being re-elected, Ewane mentioned women's football will be given more priority, unlike before, and that FIFA would increase the prize money for this year's Women's World Cup to $110 million and provide millions more to participating teams. This, according to him, is 10 times more than when the tournament was played in 2015 and 3 times more than the previous edition in 2019.
So when it comes to competitions, well, the first point is that we will, of course, deliver the greatest FIFA Women's World Cup ever in 2023. And we will be boosting women's football tremendously. Not only because we move from 24 to 32 teams.
This was one of the biggest highlights of Thursday's Congress, alongside his additional mandate in office as president of FIFA once again, as it was in 2019 when he was re-elected still during the FIFA Congress. Ewane, considered by many to be a savior as far as football governing is concerned since he took charge in 2016, will have to oversee world football once again until 2027. Hoping to unite the world through football and proclaimed as FIFA's president-elect until 2027, Gianni Infantino gave his first words as president once again after his re-election. I now urge you to watch and listen keenly to more of his speech.
Mr. Infantino is thus elected FIFA president for a second term of office for the period from 2023 to 2027. Congratulations, Mr. Infantino. Please, it's your stage.
Thank you very much. I prefer to stay seated, so I don't risk to fall down. Let me simply thank all of you, my family, my wife, my friends, my team, all of you, the FIFA team, the council team, the committees team, the member associations team, the legends team. I would have loved to be a legend as well. All those who love me, and I know there are so many, and those who hate me, I know there are few. I love you all, of course, today especially.
We love you, President.
Thank you. Well, being of course, president of FIFA is an incredible honor. It is an incredible privilege as well. And it is also a great responsibility. I'm truly humbled and touched by your support. And I simply promise you that I will continue serving FIFA, serving football all over the world, serving all 211 member associations of FIFA. Leadership is obviously about listening and learning. And you always learn, and I think I'm learning every day. And then leadership is also about acting, and I'm certainly there to act. So you can continue to trust on my commitment, And the only thing I'm asking you is for this, my second term, to continue working hard together to unite the world with football. Thank you very much. Thank you.
That brings us to the end of the news this day, supervised by Lasha Kingsley. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate your time. Have a good weekend.